Mitchell. I'm a clinical psychologist. On this Be Well Wednesday, we're looking at issues of separation from families and from those that you really care about, particularly within the context of not knowing when lockdown will be ending and when borders will open. Being apart from families and partners is an issue that we've looked at in previous videos, but many of you are now facing the prospect of a completely different summer holiday, perhaps not able to visit your families or friends, particularly coming on the back of a very intense term. So how can we deal with separation? This is something that we cannot control, so we have to find our ways of compensating for it. If you could imagine a crossroads in your head, and one road is the road of frustration, of just being preoccupied by what you can do nothing about, which could ultimately take you to a feeling of despair. The other pathway is a pathway of acceptance, where you, in one way or another, try to compensate for what you're not able to control and not able to do. Creative connection is a very good way of overriding frustration and preventing yourself from ending up feeling despairing. Finding something that you commit to send to your families on a daily basis. Something that just has made you laugh today. Sharing humor in these difficult times is a real way of connecting and a way of distancing yourself from some of the stresses that you are under. Maybe write a poem, maybe write a story. Maybe keep an ongoing dialogue in reflections and in a diary that you send to them. But look, I think there's something very heartfelt about sending somebody a letter or a postcard, because that comes more from the heart than any email does. I'd also urge you to plan the reunion, whenever that is, and you mightn't actually know a date. Plan it in the same way as you plan a wedding. Think about what you do, think about who will be there, think about the food, think about the music, think about the reconnection. The separation is only for now. This reunion will happen, and if you can plan for it joyfully and creatively, you can override some of the feelings of sadness that you have at this moment.
I am in Singapore with one of my sons. My husband is in Malaysia. The other son is in Switzerland, and my families are in Italy and in Ireland. Borders restrictions meant that we cannot travel anymore to see each other. And this has been for many months. It is tough. We use all the technology available to be in touch all the time so that we can be together doing things, maybe having a meal or doing a game like a quiz. We can't take care of our parents. It's painful. But I try to listen to those who are and to listen to my old parents. That's all I can do, have a listening ear, so that I can feel better and they can feel better by talking. We focus on our well-being, exercise, try to keep going again so that we have a better future. So it's doing things in the present, practical things, thinking of when we are going to be together, and keeping a hopeful heart and thankful for what we have.
You would have to be pretty heartless not to feel a great deal of sympathy for Antonella and to many, many people who are in a similar position. What is impressive about Antonella's story is that she certainly hasn't gone to a place of helplessness and despair. Antonella instead has gone down the pathway of what can she take control of and how can she compensate. She's connecting on a regular basis with her family. She's planning. A part of her head is in the future and a part of her head is in today. And today there is a structure. Today there is work to be done. And today there is also a priority for taking care of your own well-being through exercise and other things. Antonella is doing the best that she can in very, very difficult circumstances and retaining that sense of gratitude for how life is and how it could be worse is a very, very good coping balance. We want to help everyone in Cognita get through this difficult time.